Christine, the Consignment Manager of Guard Closet. Recently, Brian Prato, the founder of Guard Closet, and I got the chance to sit down together and talk about how Guard Closet got started and shared some pretty interesting stories about where we've come from and where we're at now.
To know you as a student teacher. I actually thought Christine was the drum major the first time I met her because I was mad that the band wasn't moving quickly enough, and I walked in and I said, "Are you the drum major?" And she goes, "No, I'm the student teacher." So that's how we met.
I had wanted to student teach specifically someplace that had a really strong marching program, because at that time I was very interested in that and being part of my career. So I was really glad that I got to come to Carlisle. And, of course, that was a really big year for Carlisle because of having to do the renovations at the high school. And
at the time, Carlisle had one of the larger band programs in the area, with color guards generally numbering in the 36 to 40 kid ballpark. So they had a ton of color guard stuff. In fact, both of the practice rooms that are behind me right now were completely filled with color guard stuff, as was a music library. I said to the band director, there's got to be a way to sell this stuff instead of throwing it away. I ended up meeting with someone who owned a consignment furniture shop to learn more about consignment, and that's pretty much how Guard Closet was born.
The Carlisle community definitely is an important part of the story of Guard Closet, of course, from where it got its start and to where here we are now in the warehouse. Brian and I got to talk a little bit more about how Guard Closet has grown over the years.
Yeah, and this warehouse in Carlisle is about 3,000 square feet.
Something like that.
Yeah, and as you can see behind us, it's multiple levels of boxes. It has grown so much. I mean, the original Guard Closet was a one-car garage in Edders. Guard Closet lived here in Lemoyne at the State Street Plaza for about 10, 15 years, actually. Once we moved it out of the one-car garage that it started in, we moved into the Blue Dog Pet Store and shared space with them. Eventually, we moved into American Speedy Printing, where I was working at the time. And then eventually, we ended up here on the second floor at State Street Plaza. It was a part of the natural expansion of the business as our inventory grew. We ended up moving 2 or 3 buildings down here with Assured Growth Fundraising a couple of years ago, and then he had the opportunity to move his business into this warehouse, so we just moved right along with, and now this is pretty much the only thing that goes on here is Guard Closet.
That's right, and this has been our best location also out of all of the locations we've had. This has been the one that has worked the best for us, has allowed us to operate everything the most efficiently as well. And then that also allowed us the opportunity to expand and open additional warehouse space then in Texas a couple years ago too.
Having you still be involved in the business, even though I'm no longer involved with it, it really warms my heart, because I spent a lot of years wondering what was going to happen to Guard Closet someday, and finding Jeremy and Chris and being able to make that transfer happen and have you still be involved. It's just been really wonderful.
And it's cool too. We each of the consignment items has a unique item number. So we're kind of following along the timeline then of how many sets of things we've had.
Everything started with 001. So the first uniform was 600-001.
Yep.
And all of those first couple of numbers were all Carlisle stuff. And then it grew beyond that with other local schools here in the area.
We're really proud of all that Guard Closet has accomplished in the past 20 years, but there's a lot more to come. So keep your eyes out for all the new things that we've got coming your way.